Hello and welcome back to the 12 days of backlog, and it feels really weird not doing my usual intro and doing that instead. But yeah, we're doing the 12 days of backlog still. I don't know how many days of backlog we've done at this point. We probably won't get all 12 done before Christmas. That's highly unlikely. We've certainly got the set to do it, but at the moment we've had other videos, there's been leaks, there's been things coming out, and of course Christmas is coming and I'm about to take a mini vacation and go home and see my family and my wife's family and everything else. So we are going to just power on with the 12 days of backlog, and we'll probably end up doing a ton of backlog videos in January as well. But today we're going to do the Prisoner of Azkaban Harry Potter BRICKHEADZ from earlier this year. Some really nice ones in here. You've got the Dementor, the Patronus, that Sirius looks really nice as well. And as you'll be able to see behind me, I might bring the camera up closer, we've also got a whole bunch of other BRICKHEADZ that still need to be done as well. You've got the Harry Potter sets that are retiring this year, Draco and Cedric. You've also got Kingsley and Tonks as well, and that Gollum and Frodo one as well. So I'm not going to do all four of them. I could technically spread this out and do 4 lots of the 12 days of backlog, but I just figure it's best to maybe save these for the new year, not just because of that, but also because you'll probably notice we are short on space at the moment. The BRICKHEADZ tiered stand is completely full, and I'm not entirely sure where these Harry Potter ones are going to go at the moment, because the Harry Potter section is also rather full, and we'll probably be picking up some new Harry Potter sets in the new year, and you can see the buyer's guide for that in about a week's time on the channel. So as it stands today, I'm just going to do this set because I've been looking forward to it for quite a long time now, and it's been sort of staring at my soul as I've done the 12 days of backlog for me to build it. So I'm going to build these, a nice fun little build to do this evening. And as we go through, I'll time lapse these individual builds, we'll take a little look at them, and we'll maybe have a little bit of a thought to the future on what we're going to do in terms of a BRICKHEADZ display moving forward in 2025. Let's have a look at them. And a couple of little pickouts before we get into this time-lapse build. This tiny cardboard manual that had all 5 little instruction manuals in was no bigger than my hand. Good for building with friends and family, but I'm not sure how environmentally friendly that is. And you've got this little gold ring piece, which I believe is the same piece that you get with Gollum, but it is used in this particular set and in this very first BRICKHEADZ for Hermione's time turner. Overall, a pretty good build. It's a BRICKHEADZ. You're going to get the same build with almost every single one. Hermione, probably my least favourite out of the pack, and she went first, and then I did Harry after that, who had a really nice printed piece on his torso, that blood-stained torso print that you can see on the BRICKHEADZ. And next up was Sirius. I had planned to do these in order of what I thought I'd enjoy the most, but I think Sirius would probably go a little bit higher than third when I do get around to ranking them. The Patronus went second. I think this is actually my favourite, and it does have glow-in-the-dark eyes as well, which you'll be able to see just in the corner of shot now. And last up was the Dementor, and I have to say I really like the way they layered the black on this particular build and make it look very, very nice indeed. Let's have a little look at all 5 of them lined up together there. And the Dementor, really nice. You can just see the blue behind the mouthpiece there as well. I thought that was a really nice touch. You can see Hermione's time turner there. You can see the scar print for Harry, as well as that blood-stained torso as well. You also get this as well that goes on the top, on the base of the BRICKHEADZ rather, which I thought was rather neat. It's not something that you normally see on a BRICKHEADZ build, that is for sure. As we move to the side as well, you can see, as I've already pointed out, that Dementor, but I really like the way they've used the translucent pieces along with the black to create that textured effect of the cloak, and you can see the little blue piece just behind the mouth. No brain on the Dementor that I can remember anyway. And nice printed piece again on Sirius there. A nice shaggy hair on Sirius as well to do. A little bit, a lot of slope technique used there, but it was fun to do. And the Patronus, potentially my favourite. I do like the colours on this, and the eyes should light up in the dark, but I don't think we'll get to see that in this video. And there they all are from behind as well. And as I said, there's a lot of nice texturing that goes on in the hair pieces. The best texturing potentially is on the back of that Dementor. I think that looks really nice. One of the best figures in the set for sure. I really like that Sirius as well. But the Patronus might have just nicked it for me, which seems to be a controversial opinion. When I showed them all to Mrs. Bricker, I think she thought that potentially the Dementor was the best figure, and that leaves me with just one problem, as I touched on at the very start of the video, and that is where these figures will end up going in the Lego room. It's potential that we're going to expand the Harry Potter section at the very start of next year with a bunch of Harry Potter sets coming in January, and I've still got a ton of these BRICKHEADZ to do, and you can watch me build these on the channel and expand the Lego room at the very start of 2025. So make sure you're following or subscribed so you don't miss any of the Lego goodness that will be coming in the new year. And we've still a ton of videos coming up in this space before Christmas, but if this is the last video that you see, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a fantastic end to 2024.